Hello everyone, this is Aditya Mehta and you are listening to podcast on personality development. Today's episode is quite special. In today's episode, I am going to narrate one of the story from my latest ebook, Mastering Dialogues. In this episode, two characters, Rohan and Shefali, collaborate with each other to solve Rohan's public speaking challenges. The voices of Rohan and Shefali are given by me and Nityanshi Mody. So, without any further ado, let's get started. In the fast moving city of Mumbai lived a young man named Rohan. In his 30s, he commanded attention on stage with his slender, fit frame and neatly trimmed beard. His deep, resonant voice captivated audiences, drawing them into compelling speeches. With a strong presence and piercing gaze, he delivered each word with precision and passion. Rohan's mastery of public speaking left a lasting impact, making him a force to be reckoned with. However, in the past 2 months, he had faced a setback. He was confident in his speeches, but he was trying to change his way of speaking to connect with the younger audience. And when he was trying to do that, his excitement took over his speech. And there were words that were coming in his speech very frequently. He looked at many places on the internet, but he didn't find any solution to it. One day, he was scrolling through his phone and decided he needed to do something else today rather than preparing for his upcoming speech. He was tired of searching for ways to improve. So he decided to take a break and go to an event happening around the city. He opened the Book My Show app in his phone and looked for events happening around. And he found exactly the one which he would have liked to attend. It was an open mic event with poetries and stories. Without thinking too much, he just booked the ticket for himself, and in the next 10 minutes, he was all set and ready to go to this event. It was a 10-minute drive from where he lived. He got into the car, put the location in the GPS, and started driving. He was curious to attend the show. The curiosity was clearly visible on his face. He was smiling ear to ear after a really long time.
You've arrived at your destination.
He entered the room. The show was about to get started in the next 5 minutes. He had a seat number of D5, the fourth row from the front. He was little disheartened with a seat so close to the stage. But the excitement of listening to amazing speakers was too overwhelming to be disappointed. The show started. The anchor of the show came on the stage with a bright smile on her face. She announced,
Hello everyone, welcome to the Open Mind, and I'm your host Shefali Sharma.
a huge round of applause came from the crowd as she announced the start of the show. One after the other, participants came and went off the stage. Rohan was loving it. Each and every participant he saw had a great sense of connectivity with the audience. and each of their content resonated with the audience. But there was one person's stage presence which he liked the most. That was of the anchor herself. Although he liked every performance on the stage, he still wanted the show to end soon. He was curious to meet this anchor. The words which she was speaking with such a strong presence on the stage, connecting with the audience and also speaking each word with precision and adjusting the tone of her voice whenever it was needed. To Rohan, it was a perfect anchor on the stage for an event like this. There were a couple of instances where Rohan felt that she made eye contact with him, but he thought she had a presence that everyone in the audience would feel the same way. Finally, the show ended. Rohan hurriedly went around the backstage to this perfect anchor named Shefali. Shefali was about to leave. He called her. "Hey, Shefali." She turned around, having an inquired look on her face that soon turned into a smiling face.
Oh, hi. You are Rohan, right?
"Yeah, that is me. Do you know me?"
Of course I do. I attended one of your seminars last year.
"Oh, really? I'm surprised. I didn't recognize you."
That's okay. The important thing is that you actually saw me on stage today. I have really admired you. In fact, it's your tips from that seminar that I always keep referring to.
Rohan was completely speechless after this. Here was the girl who has admired him and learned from him. And now he knew that he is not the same he used to be. "That's great to know, Shefali. I really liked your anchoring today. It was really up to the mark and I loved it. You did a great job up there." Getting such kind words from the person whom she has admired was a great deal for Shefali. She was literally blushing after hearing such amazing compliments.
Thanks. That's so kind of you. This really means a lot.
Rohan smiled back at her and said, "Hey, listen. I need a favor from you. If you would like to help, of course."
Yes, of course. Please tell me, how can I help you?
"Wonderful. Can we grab a cup of coffee someplace so that we can talk about it?"
Sure. I know a wonderful coffee house nearby. It sells the best cups of coffee. I'm sure you'll like it.
It was around 7:30 in the evening, and both of them were sitting in a cafe named Third Wave Coffee. It was a place with wonderful ambience and good coffee. Rohan was sitting with his frappe, and Shefali had ordered a hot Americano. I have never liked Americano in my life.
Why? It's the taste of pure coffee. And a bit of sugar, of course.
Tea or coffee without milk, I just feel it as an Ayurvedic medicine, which is good for health but not good for the tongue.
I totally get it.
They both shared laughed for a while. "So, jokes apart, let me talk about the favor which I would like to ask."
Please, don't say it's a favor. Your tips have always helped me do better in my performances. So this is the least I can do for you.
"About that, I feel I'm not good at that anymore."
You are not good anymore. In what?
"Speaking in front of the people."
Why do you think so?
Rohan explained to her about his situation, where he speaks particular words repetitively, due to which it becomes difficult to connect with his audience. Shefali, on the other hand, was listening intently. She exactly knew what had happened to Rohan. For a moment, she went back into her past when she was in a very similar situation. After listening to Rohan, she said,
Let us do one thing. Your upcoming speech in the college is day after tomorrow. So why don't we meet tomorrow and rehearse your speech together?
Rohan was delighted and happy with her suggestion.
Sure. Tomorrow at 4 pm?
That sounds like a plan. Let's meet at the same table? What say?
Yes, we have a plan then.
On the next day, Rohan was all ready with his speech. It was written perfectly to connect with the audience between the age group of 16 to 22 years. They both got together at the same coffee place.
So, Mr. Speaker, is your speech ready?
Yes, here you go.
Shefali took the speech and kept it on the table and said,
Okay then, start your speech.
he did that obediently. Shefali waited for the entire speech to complete. There were few words which Rohan spoke very frequently. Words like okay, like, and you know. When the speech was completed, Shefali said,
Rohan, there is nothing wrong with your speech. You have written your speech perfectly and delivered it well too. However, your excitement while speaking touches the sky with no limit. And that's where the problem is. You are confident in your speech for sure. But at the same time, you are trying to speak faster, due to which you are repeating the same words whenever there is a pause.
Rohan was listening intently. He knew what she was saying was right.
So, let us do this one more time. But this time, control your excitement and make sure to speak slowly. Okay?
Yes, let's do it. I think I got it. And there's nothing wrong with trying.
Rohan again started with his speech. This time, it was better than before. He even added jokes and examples in between. He was gradually picking up his previous form. He was again having the same confidence as he was having before. After only 3 attempts, he became more fluent. Shefali also saw a quick change in Rohan's speech. She was initially surprised on how a person can learn so quickly. But then she reminded herself that he is the same person from whom she has learned about public speaking. In the 4th time, he reached to a stage where the speech can be said marvelous. The next day, when he gave his speech in college, he received a huge appreciation. He was happy again with his performance. Now, it has been almost 6 weeks. Rohan and Shefali are now good friends and have collaborated with each other in so many public speeches. Rohan's deep voice gets combined with Shefali's sweet voice, and there is magic in the minds and hearts of the audience. Now, they have become public speaking partners doing many collaborations together. And the story of their collaboration continues. From the story of Rohan and Shefali, several valuable communication lessons emerge. Number 1. Active listening. Shefali actively listens to Rohan's concern about his public speaking. She demonstrates empathy and understanding, which are crucial elements of effective communication. Number 2. Offering constructive feedback. Shefali provides constructive feedback to Rohan about his public speaking issues. Constructive criticism helps individuals identify areas for improvement and grow professionally. Number 3. Collaboration. Rohan and Shefali collaborate to address Rohan's public speaking challenges. Collaboration fosters mutual support, shared learning, and the exchange of ideas, leading to positive outcomes. Number 4. Adaptability. Rohan acknowledges his need to adapt his public speaking style to connect with a younger audience. Being adaptable and open to change is essential for effective communication in different contexts. Number 5. Authenticity. Both Rohan and Shefali demonstrate authenticity in their interactions. Authentic communication builds trust and credibility, enabling meaningful connections with others. Number 6. Persistence. Rohan persists in his efforts to improve his public speaking skills despite initial setbacks. Persistence and dedication are vital for overcoming obstacles and achieving communication goals. Number 7. Building relationships. The story illustrates how communication fosters the development of relationships. Rohan and Shefali's collaboration evolves in a strong friendship rooted in mutual respect and support. By embodying these communication lessons, individuals can enhance their interpersonal skills, navigate challenges effectively, and build meaningful connections with others. Hopefully, this episode adds values in your life. And if it does provide a value in your life, and if you have enjoyed the story, do share it with your loved ones. With that being said, this is Aditya Mehta along with Nityanshi Mody signing off from this episode. See you in the next one. Till then, peace